Well, the number of migrants crossing the English Channel in small boats so far this year has now exceeded 14,000. That milestone was reached after Border Force brought several migrant boats into Dover today. And the crossings have continued in spite of the government's scheme to send those who make the journey to Rwanda. Well, we can get more now from Talk TV's Oliver Whitfield-Mircic. He's in Dover for us this evening. So the weather's fine and the crossings continue, Oliver.
Yes, that's right, but also political pressure being felt by the government, because despite all of the government's efforts to stop illegal immigration, the boats still keep on coming, according to citizen journalists that we've been speaking to today, who are regularly down here monitoring how many migrants get off the rescue missions put on by the military before they're taken up the gangway and processed in that building just behind me. They believe at least 150 more people have arrived today. As usual, we're getting more high numbers because of the nice weather that we're experiencing nationwide. That is extending down into the channel, so there's barely any wind, there's barely any waves. Those weather conditions are expected to last for at least the next 2 weeks, apart from some thunderstorms due in the next 7 days. So storms out at sea, but also a political storm brewing in Westminster. The opposition Labour Party accusing the Home Secretary of unacceptable behaviour. She'd been due at a select committee hearing today. She said she couldn't attend because of recent changes in government. Now, the Shadow Immigration Minister, Stephen Kinnock, accusing Priti Patel of being absent and asleep at the wheel.
Oliver, the government is in meltdown, and the government's policy on asylum is in meltdown, and Priti Patel is missing in action. She was supposed to give evidence to the Home Affairs Select Committee this morning and didn't show up, and I think that's because she is afraid. She's afraid of being asked what's going on in our asylum system.
Now, Adam, back in December 2019, Priti Patel had said that she was determined to make these routes via those boats unviable. We've looked back at the figures, though, and since she made that statement, there's been 41,500 crossings that have successfully been made. We've put the statement by Stephen Kinnock to the Home Office, a government spokesperson, saying that the rise in illegal crossings is unacceptable and risks people's lives. In a statement, he went on to say that they remain committed to our world-leading migration partnership with Rwanda, which will see those arriving dangerously, illegally or unnecessarily into the UK relocated to rebuild their lives. Big questions, though, as to whether a flight will take off. Remember, the last one was blocked by the European Court of Human Rights. Those judges in Strasbourg told the government it was not allowed to take off. It's still not clear whether any planes will depart before a new Prime Minister is installed in number 10.
Oliver, thank you very much indeed. Now, some other of today's news from across the